special Top Deck Heroes. As you can see, we have a plethora of bonus hosts tonight. I, of course, am the best host. I'm Sean. I'm the organizer of this shindig. Right below me, we have Kevin Broberg, your reigning, defending, and undisputed Canadian national champion. Sandwiched between me and Piglet, in his ultimate fantasy. Below him is Piglet. He is your sexy Georgia Peach right there. That's a good smile. Kitty corner from him is Jesse Cervini, your reigning, defending, undisputed second place guy. And in the bottom right corner, we have Slam, the best UFS player not on cardboard. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hi. Good evening.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
So tonight we are doing our UFS Fantasy Draft. So in this event, over the next 6 months, we're going to be choosing our teams of 20 characters, and depending on how they do in PTCs, Nationals, and Worlds, people are going to earn points, and the winner gets 2 booster boxes of the newest set when it comes out. Hopefully it won't be Street Fighter. Hopefully that's not the newest set when this is over. So let's talk a little bit about scoring before we get started. So, if your character is diversified or comes in top 8 of a PTC, you will receive 1 point. 2 points for a top 4, 3 points for a top 2, and 5 points for victory. So you either get 5, 3, 2, 1, or 1. For Worlds, those prizes double. So if you're diversified at Worlds, it's 2 points. If you're eliminated in the round of 16, it's 1 point. The round of 8, 2 points. The round of 4, 4 points. The round of 2 is 6 points, and the winner gets 10 points. And then teams, you also get points for. If your character makes top 16 in teams, 1 point. If they're eliminated in the round of 8, it's 2 points. If they're eliminated in the round of 4, it's 3 points. The round of 2, 4 points. And if your character is on the winning team, 5 points.
So in teams, you can win a lot of points then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if your character's on 4 of the top 8 teams, that's right there. That's 8 points already.
You can win a shitload of points. So, we're going to be going through the end of March. So as of right now, on the docket, we have the Guelph PTC, UK Nationals, US Nationals, the Rockford PTC, and the Reno PTC. I believe there's a PTC coming up in Michigan land after the first of the year. Maybe.
It's not looking good, guys. I'm just going to throw that out there.
It's the middle of winter in Michigan, man. I'm sorry. That's a
not even just that, because I know how to show the boys a good time, but I don't think we're going to have enough love from our local store. Oh yeah. I didn't mean to come out that way, but anyway, it's not looking good, guys. So I wouldn't prep for that one just yet.
Alrighty. So before the beginning of the draft, we determined the drafting order. Our first pick is actually going to be going to Mark, second pick to Jesse, third pick to Piglet, and final pick to Kevin, and then we go back in reverse order. So without further ado, we'll start with Slam. Please give us the first pick of the first Top Deck Heroes character draft.
Oh, I've been on this one all day, baby. We're going with the young Base at number 1.
Base is the first pick. Base is no longer available. Jesse, you get the second pick.
Grant Paidley.
Grant Paidley.
Specking that one.
All right. Third pick, Piglet.
Metal Man.
Metal Man.
So I get 4th and 5th, is that right?
Yeah, correct. You'll get the next 2 picks.
I choose Yamato Man and Guile.
All right. Yamato Man and Guile. So what we'll be doing, we'll be taking a short break after each 2 rounds just to talk a little bit about how we're making our picks, okay, gentlemen? Just so I can get caught up on the computer. All right, Piglet, it's your pick.
Dr. Wily 2 Dot.
Jesse?
I think I'm going to continue my champ card plan. Keith Despero.
All right, and Slam.
I'm going to go with Vega, and then pause at the end of that round, I guess.
That is correct. So just a little rewind here while we get caught up. Slam, tell us a little bit about your first pick. Why did you go with Vega?
Especially considering how the top cuts are going to go, how I think team scoring will go, things like that. I I think Base is going to be on most teams at Nats and UK Nats and things like that. I think he's very much a contender to win the entire thing at any of these PTCs or Worlds. I think he's incredibly viable on all three symbols and probably the best character in Standard. So I felt he was the safest number one pick for a fantasy sort of draft like this. And to compare it to fantasy football, I always draft for consistency, and Base is consistent.
All right. Kevin Broberg, interesting question for you as you had the round the corner pick. How did you decide on your people?
There wasn't any really connection between them. I just thought Yamato Man was one of the top choices. A lot of people play him. There's a lot of ways to build him. He's really popular. And kind of on the same lines, I think Guile just going to be a popular character a lot of people like. And I think you'll see a lot of him get registered, and you'll see a lot of him make some deep runs, some events.
All right. Piglet, we haven't heard from you yet.
My first pick was Metal Man. He's consistently showed himself in the top cuts in multiple PTCs by multiple different players. I think the key to this is in the high rounds is to pick characters that are played by multiple players. Metal Man has been played by multiple players into top cuts, including Thomas Gordon and Giggles, and any other players that want to pick him up. Dr. Wily 2 has been played by multiple players into many different top cuts and one events, so that's why I made those two choices.
I think Wiley's a really good choice.
Absolutely. And Jesse?
I'm in it to win it. I'm taking champs the cards that will specifically aim to be on teams that will win events and players that will win with these champions. So that's why I'm riding the champ card train right now.
Full disclosure, Jesse, too. Like I was pretty much tossing it between Base or Padley for number one. So I'm really with you. I think it's a great pick.
All right, let's begin the second and third round of picks. We start with Slam again.
All right, so my next pick here, I'm going with Felicia.
Felicia. All right, Jesse? Now it starts to get real interesting.
Well, I want to think about this for a moment. I can't let this sit too long because I trust my competency. Give me Tomahawk Man.
Tomahawk Man.
I gotta get my own payouts.
Jesse's gonna make his own points. All right, Piglet.
In spite of Kevin Broberg, I'm going to take Psyche.
Ooh.
The vote of confidence. Let's go.
All righty, Kevin Broberg.
All right, so I get two.
Your boy was just
picks.
picked off.
Well, no one else plays Psyche, so I was gonna sit on it for a little while.
Piglet's expecting to get paid off at Nationals.
Give me Pharaoh Man.
Good choice.
My first round.
That's a good choice.
The world champion, Pharaoh Man.
Give me Terry 2 for the other one.
Damn it!
Ooh,
the workhorse.
I expected Terry 2 to actually be picked up in the first 2 rounds, and that he may not score a lot of points because Miles does mostly okay, but Miles is at every single event and almost always makes elimination. So I was surprised he wasn't picked up sooner. Piglet, it's your choice.
Ryu.
Jesse.
How to make some interesting one. I'm gonna go with Ringman. He got a good performance, and I think people are gonna ride him into nationals pretty hard. We'll see what happens.
He was right up there. He was one of the ones I was looking at for this round.
All right, Slam, you get the final pick.
There's not many. There's not many picks left before we have to start guessing. I'm gonna. Ooh, this sucks. I'm gonna go anti-Piglet. I'm going with Sasquatch.
The Squatch.
Good choice.
Alrighty, we've reached the end of the second back and forth of picking, so we're going to let you guys kind of talk amongst yourselves, actually, while I do the computer thing here. Tell us why you made the picks you did.
Roberg, our team is about to change a lot after this.
Yeah, we're going to have to scoop this whole team up, guys. I think Felicia is another one of those just really solid characters. I don't think she has any overtly terrible matchups or anything. I think she can top pretty much anything and can win pretty much anything. I think it's just a really solid character, much in the vein of Base. I think Piglet kind of showed how nuts that Sasquatch can be too. And I think we're going to see a lot of his Sasquatch build getting played by other people. I think it's a really top-notch deck that other people are going to want to borrow from, and I think we'll see more of it going forward. And I don't think it loses a ton if more sets come out, like a Ruler of Time thing.
Sasquatch is going to be super solid for a very long time, I think, and pretty much until he rotates. He's just a really solid character. He pushes some damage. He controls the board. He's really great. I like how all of us except for Jesse picked 1 7-hand size and 1 6-hand size in this round.
Fuck 7-hand size.
Even do math on that. Wow.
I'll pick him up eventually.
He's gonna pick up a 7-hand size later in the draft.
Yeah, Sakura is going to be at the bottom here.
6-hand size for Vini.
I took Ryu because it's another character I think multiple people are going to play. In Atlanta, we've had multiple people playing Ryu. We even had a Ryu diversity in our last event. And let's see, my other pick was Psyche. Despite what Kevin Broberg thinks, he's not the only person playing Psyche. Psyche is going to be in top cuts of UK guaranteed.
That's a pretty bold prediction right there, gentlemen. Let's get ready to begin the 5th round of picks. It starts with Slam again.
All right, so for the next one, I'm going to go with pretty solid, I think pretty consistent character. I'm going with Dave Wagner. Dave
Wagner. Jesse.
Let's give me Athena. I think I'll get my full work out of her before she rotates.
Now that you mentioned it, it is time for a 7-hand.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Piglet.
I'm going to take Cammy.
Here's my toss up there.
Seeing a lot of 7-hand size this round. Kevin Broberg.
I'll take Lord Raptor and Snake Man.
Lord Raptor and Snake Man. Make the adjustment here. Piglet, who do you got?
Garrett Brett 4-dot.
Garrett Brett 4-dot. I was wondering how long it would be before he got picked up. Jesse?
Sure, why not? Give me Phil Birch.
Phil Birch.
Which version?
The legal one.
The legal one, I think. All right, and Slam.
Oh, this is starting to get difficult. Let's go with... this is tough. Turbo Man.
Turbo Man.
Oh, I completely missed Turbo Man.
Alrighty, so we are now at the end of the 6th round of picks. Kevin Broberg's team contains Yamato Man, Guile, Pharaoh Man, Terry, 2-dot, Lord Raptor, and Snake Man. Piglet's team consists of Metal Man, Dr. Wily, 2-dot, Psyche, Ryu, Cammy, and Garrett Brett, 4-dot. Jesse's team, Grant Padley, Keith Disbro, Tomahawk Man, Ringman, Athena, and Phil Birch. Slam's team, Base, Vega, Felicia, Sasquatch, Dave Wagner, and Turbo Man. Why don't you guys talk about how you're feeling about things going so far? We'll start with Kevin.
I think my team's amazing, and I couldn't ask for 6 better picks so far. I think these are all characters a lot of people like, a lot of people play them, and y'all are going down. It's already over.
Oh.
Okay, anybody else want to talk about
I'll talk a few. This was I was really feeling good up until that very last pick of Turbo Man. Here's where the real fun for anyone watching this is going to begin, because this is where we're going to have to start predicting. Will something break out? Will something surprise? Because it's pretty easy to go, yeah, Grant, Base, Metal Man are all solid characters, but now we got to get into the weird shit. And this is where it's gonna start getting pretty interesting, especially considering we are doing 20 picks apiece. So yeah. I'm really curious to see where we're at another 10 picks from now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Absolutely. I think you guys got to start figuring out who the sleepers
are. You guys start throwing the lures out there.
There's 14 more picks here. Let's go. It's awesome.
Yes, it's going to be fun.
Alrighty, so moving on here to the 7th round. I'm sorry, the 7th round.
Yep.
Slam, go ahead.
Now, this is where we were talking about predicting things. I'm going with Sakura.
Sakura.
I think she's the best character no one's playing.
Give me Dulcim. I'm on.
Nice.
I think he's a solid 6-hand sizer who's waiting for the big fight.
The world champion did play Dulcim this weekend at the Poughkeepsie PTC.
I actually lost to Dulcim in both of the last two events. Last two PTCs I played in.
I'm about to point out a character that these gentlemen have just completely missed, and this is a 7th round steal. I'm going with Satoshi.
You did steal it. I saw it right now, and I was like, God damn it.
Yep.
I was hoping that was going to sit for a while.
All right, I need a minute now because that was the pick I felt good about.
Oh.
All right, well, Kevin, while you're thinking about that, let's read who's left for the viewers at home, because we weren't able to post the draft at live as we go. We have Airman, Akuma, Alice, a Snackerish, Ash, BB Hood, Belcor, Belrog, Shoemaker, Benimaru, Billy, Bishamon, Bombman, Cadenza, Sherry, Chun-Li, Crashman,
So you gonna read everything?
DJ, Donovan, just through the D's, Dr. Cossack, and Dr. Wiley.
The only letter
One
that matters.
All right.
These get degrees.
Kevin Broberg, you ready to make your pick? All right, Kevin slow rolling us. E Honda, Elecman, Eligor, Elizabeth, Ava, Fei Long, Fireman, Gabrick, Garrett 2 and 3, Goro, Gutsman, and Gyroman. Are you ready, Kevin?
All right, give me Reese 2 and Vincent Gray 2.
Reese 2.
I guess these are the only ones that are legal in standards. So Reese and Vincent Gray.
Alrighty. We're getting to the real speculation now, gentlemen. Alrighty, Piglet.
Well, I don't know if you gentlemen know this, but I have an associate known as the American Spotter, and he owes me a favor. Therefore, I'll be taking Gutsman.
Jesse.
I'm going to take a pick because I think I'm going to be the first one to touch this set because it's gone. We don't know when, but it's on next. I'm thinking Elizabeth.
When you said that, I knew where you were going.
Oops.
Slam,
right, final
boys,
pick.
This is starting to get very difficult. I'm sorry. Let's, well, I'll take one that's consistently played. I'll go with Tengu Man.
Tengu Man.
Good one.
Kevin Broberg, you were in the tank for a minute there. Tell the viewers at home what you're thinking about without giving too much away.
So I made 2 lists of characters, and I was feeling pretty good about Satoshi being on one of these lists. So I had like a list of characters that I want to pick soon, and then just one that's kind of like, like anyone on this I wouldn't be sad about. I think these are all like better characters than replacement on this big, the big board here. But Satoshi got sniped, and I did not feel fantastic about either Reese or Vincent Gray. But I think they have promise. They were on the short list, so that's where I settled on.
All right, and Jesse, how does it feel to be the first person to pick up a character from the set that might rotate the soonest?
If I can get through, I'm good through U.S. Nationals, and those are both of the Nationals that are estimated within our time frame. So if I can get through Nationals with her saying legal, I think I'm pretty sure I can get the most pay out of her.
All
right, Slam Piglet, do you have anything to say about your picks these last 2 rounds?
I definitely won the last 2 rounds by picking Satoshi and Gutsman. My characters have way better results than anyone picked in that set of rounds.
Slam, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, not really.
All right, let's
I'm working. I'm trying to take. This is the hard part. It's just guessing now. Who's going to have kind of an uprising down the road? I was looking at a couple of characters for this one, but after chatting with my associate Marcus Singleton here, I'm going with Sagat next.
Ooh. Jesse.
I have to confirm which version. Okay, Garrett 2 dot.
Garrett. That's the Dimitri one?
Yeah, the 7 cost, the 7 hand size. The Dimitri symbols.
717.
Dimitri symbols. Yep.
Piglet.
In my quest to fuck with Kevin Broberg's head, I'm gonna take Mega Man 2 Dot.
He was up. That's a good choice, man. Like that's like a top 16 finish at Worlds guaranteed.
I don't know. At a Worlds, I believe it was a top 8 finish.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Top 4.
I forgot he knocked out the Swiss champ too.
Yep. I'll take Chun-Li and Bob Man. Speaking of Swiss champs.
Bomb Man. All right. Back to Piglet.
I'm going to take M. Bison.
M. Bison. Jesse?
Let's see here. Okay, I thought he was gone already. He's still on the list here. Let's see here. Give me Marathi.
Ooh, that's spicy. All right,
Also, Sean, can you take down Metal Man off of the pick list?
Oh, is he left on the board still?
Yeah, he was left on the board.
All right, he is gone.
I am going to go with Ben Shoemaker.
Has anybody even played him, including
Ben Shoemaker? I actually think he's really good and has untapped potential. So this is another one we're starting to get to where I'm going to kind of take flyers on things and see what people play. But I think he's actually good.
It's hard to say. But I think there's still some gems in here, since I don't really have to think too hard about it. But you're speculating a lot more. You're getting into the area where there isn't as much results to pull from. Just getting the list shrunk down so we can see it a little easier without having to fly all over the page here, guys. Piglet. M. Bison. Yes. That was a very surprising pick.
M. Bison is a pick for myself. If I am going to... I've been working on M. Bison for a little while, and when I play and get results, I want those to be my points.
That is fair enough. I like your attitude on that. All right, Sam, you about ready?
I am.
All right, who's your next pick?
I want to kick this round off with Natali 3.
Good choice.
Natali 3.
Ooh.
I do like that one.
Damn, you got ahead of me. Give me Proto Man 1.
That's a good one.
This pick is, again, to fuck with Kevin Broberg, but this pick will also fuck with Jesse Cervini. I will take 2 My.
I don't get it.
That deck is like, sweet, dude.
That looks like a pile of horse shit. But it's a church deck. So you know what? Pile of horse shit can get there.
Church, back-to-back teams champion. Let's go.
All right, Kevin Broberg, picks back to you.
I'll take CA and Yellow Devil.
I forgot the Yellow Devil was still on the board.
He's a pretty good one.
People forgot that Yellow Devil's still in the meta.
Yeah, that's kind of a concern.
I think I actually didn't even have CA on here, so...
SIE 1.
Speaking of meta, I'm gonna go with the meta. Jeddah is meta, so I'm gonna take my boy Jeddah.
You're gonna pick Jeddah?
That's correct.
Okay. Picks back to Jesse.
Let's add to the champ card pile. Give me Kevin Broberg. I'm taking him.
That's a waste of a pick.
I don't think so at all.
I don't think so at all. That's a great response. Well, I had a couple cute picks for this, but sorry, guys.
Take your time.
Let's go with E Honda.
Edmund
I was wondering when that would
Honda.
when Honda would come out, and I guess the 13th round was the answer.
13th round's a good time to take Honda, I think. That's a good 13th. He's better than a kicker. Like.
I don't need no stinking kickers.
I didn't need one this week.
All right, kiddies, talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
I feel like we are definitely in space camp right now.
That's true. I went with Jetta because I have results with him. You never know when I could pull out the Jetta and stumble my way on into the top 4. It happens from time to time. And my other pick in that round was 2.my, which I'm banking on the Church Tech. And I like the Church Tech. I don't have a problem banking on that.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, like I like gambling on a well-publicized, popular, like it's a meme deck, right? Like people will talk about that deck, so I think that's a good choice.
Somebody in the chat said someone made a pretty bad pick last round. I wonder who that was directed towards.
Wait to this man. I've got some good deep picks. I don't care.
My character is not highly competitive.
You think so, Kevin Broberg? But I'm traveling to a lot of PTCs. If I need to, I will get my points. All I have to do is play better than maybe half the field. I'm fine.
So we are down to just 75 characters left to choose from. And we'll start the next round with Slam.
Man, we're really going to be taking some flyers here, guys. I'm just looking at this remaining list. It's a rough one. Well, speaking of flyers, let's go with Fei Long.
Fei Long.
All right, shout out to the hype man. Let's get some fireman in here.
Ooh.
Yeah, shout out to Maryland. It's their deck.
Sean?
Yeah.
What round is this?
14.
Round 14, I'll make the greatest pick in this draft. I'm taking Ava 2.
Ava 2.
In the 14th round, baby.
This is the 13th round, but okay.
13th round, Ava 2.
Ava 2 off the board.
That's the quality.
I'll take Lilith and Cutman.
I was really wondering if people were going to pick Lilith. I thought she might be the best character left in the draft at this point. Back to Piglet.
Okay. Now, this next pick is money in the bank for me. I know that this is going to be played, and I know that this man will want to give it a last ride. And by God, if he does, he's going to play on my terms. I'm picking Takuma.
A man after my heart.
Well, you might have some.
That's a great pick. That's legitimately that's one of the sleeper decks in the format right now, I think.
I'll play 4 attacks. Let's go.
Jesse?
I'm gonna take a fanboy pick here and take a Kuma. People were really trying to get him figured out. I'm hoping for the payout on that.
All right, Slam, back to you.
I'm literally pulling up Ultra so that I make sure I give you the right number of dots. All right. It's going to be one of the Ashes, but I can't remember which Ash it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, and it looks for the letters ASH. Oh, my God. I hate you, Ultra. I'm going to go with Ash 2.
Ash 2.
That's the copy guy, right?
That's the copy guy.
Okay.
He gets played in a million things.
So the list is really starting to dwindle here.
Yep.
I just want to make note that no one has picked a character from the world of Indies yet.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. I don't blame anybody on that one. Good cards, bad characters.
We didn't play test this at all.
I've got 3 Indians characters on my long list still.
Well, we'll see if they start coming up. Back at the top of the round,
Probably
it's
not.
Slam.
I think there's a lot of potential for this character still, and I'm kind of glad he's still sitting there. Let's go with Dr. Cossack.
No!
Yeah!
Piglet, you sat too long, Piglet.
I love the opposite reactions from being Piglet.
No! I kind of deserve that, I guess, for taking Takuma.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, that's it. I'm taking the only playable World of Indies character. Give me Runica.
Runica.
The one that's actually done something.
I'm going to take Blanca.
Blanca.
Yep. Not
He's
actually
not on there, but he does exist. He's just not on there.
I'm sorry. He was just so bad I didn't put him on the board.
I think Blanca's good. I think it's a good
To get Airman is here and Ash 3.
I mean, he's bad enough to sneak into top 8 PTC.
Fair enough. Kevin Broberg, 2 picks.
I'm gonna need a sec. There are multiple viable options left.
They really are. Yeah.
We're not down to garbage. That's for sure.
This is honestly a really big statement about how good the format is. That
yep.
There's plenty of stuff left.
We got some dead air here right now. Kevin Broberg is in
sorry,
the
folks.
tank.
Slow rolling it.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Man, if you don't hurry up, Kevin, I might have to auto pick someone for you, like K-Dash.
Auto pick.
Oh, jeez. Give me Baelcor and Heisengo.
Baelcor.
For like the opposite ends of the metagame, like the worst players in the room who are just like sneaking into top 16 teams, and the best players in the room who are too good to even play UFS.
There's a West Coast player. That's all he plays is Heisengo, and I would love to see that guy make just because it's his fanboy character.
Sorry, I lagged. What did Broberg take?
He picked Baelcor and Shinko.
Okay, I'll take Heidi.
Just for the viewers at home, we deliberately did not put any of Heidi's stupid robots on the pick list.
That would have been amazing, though.
I'll take Krieger der Nacht. Let's see how many points I get for that.
Yeah,
all right.
Chat raised a good point that so I'm just checking. The criteria here is this is your starting character, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Sideboard characters do not count.
That would be so much. Oh,
So like
man.
bonus points for Felicia.
Right.
No.
All right, give me Keo 1 dot. I'm banking on what I can get with him.
Slam, picks back to you.
Yeah, let's go with the character that's played by pretty much every tournament. Let's go with some Jay Talbot.
He does show up at pretty much every event.
I'll take it.
Well, statistically, I guess it does increase your odds of an appearance.
It's just taking cracks at it. It's like drafting 9 bad running backs and hoping that one of them breaks out. I'm hoping that 9 Talbanes we get a good Talbane to break out. So.
Alrighty.
I have Talbane tech.
I think Talbane's kind of all right.
Starting to get low on characters. Down to 60 characters, guys.
All right.
As we enter, I believe, the 16th round? Or the 18th?
Yep.
Yeah, 16th round.
16.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
The row number -1.
Slap.
4 picks left, boys.
Well, I'm ready. I had the next 2 kind of lined up while we were waiting there. This is another flyer character. I'm going to go with Jury.
Jury.
I think someone's going to break her.
I actually had a Jury in my sideboard this weekend.
Give me Slash Man.
Damn.
7 hand size air.
The sandbag.
Damn.
Get your pick stolen, Piglet?
Yeah, sure did. I will take Malian.
Yalian. Kevin Broberg.
Let me scroll. Screw it. I'll take Gabrek and... Okay, I actually don't want these guys.
Well, you already got Gabrick, so you better make a better decision for your second pick. Oh, man, I'm going to auto-pick Billy for you.
I'll take Gabrek and Sebastian.
Billy King's legal.
Yeah, he's got a ruler time.
Yep.
I just got asked, is Billy legal? Yes, he is.
He is still legal.
He's 18 years of age or older.
That's a really good one. That's true on 2 levels.
He can't buy beer, but he can smoke. Like,
is it my pick?
It is Piglet's pick.
I'm gonna take Mega Man 3 Dot.
Ooh, good one.
Picks back to Jesse.
Because Nick Brown said I have to do it. Give me Time Man.
Oh, that's a good pick.
I think he might be a gem kicking around still.
He's got some support. I heard a thing that he might have some support coming in Platinum. Might have a card or 2.
Ooh boy. Hopefully it's like some 9 difficulty attack. All right, Slam, picks back to you.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Robert.
Alrighty, I think I'm up to speed here, so Slam, take another pick.
Cool.
Is this the last 2 picks?
These are the last 2 picks. So
last 2 picks. All right. Well, let me make sure I get this while I can. I'll go with Goro.
I'm surprised he stayed on the board that long.
My only concern is that there's just not a lot of opportunities for points after Nats. But of course, yeah.
You might get the Rockford. You might get lucky.
Maybe.
Yeah. We don't know. They're previewing Platinum. They're previewing Platinum and not Bebop. That's a sign. I'm gonna take Shen.
Yeah.
That same thought.
Piglet.
Well, I'm just going to continue to take everything Kevin Broberg loves. I'll take Ulrich.
You son of a bitch.
He's not even on there.
He's not on the list for some reason.
Damn it, that was my final pick.
Duped me. All right.
Kevin Broberg, make your final picks.
I'll take Donovan and Pyron.
That's awesome. I love it. Donovan and Pyron.
It's gonna be Donovan and Ulrich.
That is whopper stuff.
Piglet, make your
Fine,
last
I'll take
pick.
Donovan and Pyron.
I will, with ATL Piglet's final pick in his UFS draft, the pick that I designed. I am taking Caden 3 Dot, baby.
Jesus.
All right, Jesse, your final pick.
Am I taking a 5-hand sizer? I kind of really want to, just for the reasoning of having one. Give me the Geef.
The Geef.
There's been 3, I think, 5-hand sizes selected already.
Well, I want to take my 5-hand size, though.
Yeah.
There's been way more than 3. Vincent Gray, E Honda, Caden, Malian, Dr. Cossack.
Goro.
Goro.
Okay, 5-handers. Let's go.
What's the finishers?
The final pick.
This gimmick still works, so I'm going to go with it. Let's go Rikuo.
I was really surprised he was on the board still. I'm very pleased. That's a good final pick. So, gentlemen, I'm just going to reorganize what's left here.
I just want to shed a tear that I never got to pick Duo for my boy Sean O'Brien.
He's not even on the. Do you even throw Duo up there?
Nope. Did not even put him on the list. He's so bad.
If Sean O'Brien played, I would pick Duo.
Duo might have been a better choice than Pyron. Because it's Duo is probably going to put up 3 points. Pyron, maybe not.
All right.
Very speculative.
Looking at who's left, are you guys surprised at any characters that got left behind?
Mega Man 1 Dot is the biggest surprise for me.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone regretted not picking Ken.
I looked at Ken primarily from a fanboy perspective. I think people are going to take a flyer on him. I don't think Ken's particularly good. I don't think he's terrible either, but I think he's a very Mac character. But I think a lot of people, much in the way I was looking at Ryu earlier and Pigaretsu got him, but it's one of those where just a lot of people are going to take a crack at him. It's the same way you take Talbane hoping that a million people take a crack at him and he just breaks in. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. It's just a lot of cracks at it.
The fact that Kevin Broberg picked Pyron over Mega Man 1 Dot is criminal. I just want to say that.
No one plays Mega Man 1 Dot. No one ever plays Mega Man 1 Dot.
No one plays Pyron.
Ein plays Pyron.
Ein plays Snake Man.
Well,
you took
Snake
him,
Man,
so
yeah.
Yeah, I found it interesting in the draft. By about the 6th round, we started to see a lot of characters that just hadn't performed. And, I'm really hoping as we shake up the meta, this changes up a little bit. So, here's where we go from here, gentlemen. The Guelph PTC is a week from this Saturday.
Okay.
So you guys who are going to be traveling to Guelph can actually affect the first week of points.
Obviously.
As we proceed on, after each tournament, we will have an opportunity to head to the remaining characters. You'll be able to swap out for new ones. The basis of those negotiations will be based off of who's in last place first. So the person who's in last at the end of the first event will get to go to the waiver first. And of course,
wait, we have a waiver wire?
We have waiver?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
Damn.
How about
Guys.
Sean? How about you make sure you got all the rest of the remaining characters up here?
Dang, I can't wait to pick up Dimitri off waivers, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have a question about that because Platinum is not technically a new set, but it will have new characters. Are they just going to get thrown on the waiver, or
so since that's not going to be a full set, we're going to throw them up on the waiver.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I like that.
Now, what's the procedure when Bebop drops and we have a real set?
So when Bebop drops, we're going to... I don't know. I'm going to figure that out when we get there.
Oh man.
Is it going to be? We have the option.
We'll probably have a mini draft to fill everybody's rosters back up.
Especially because some of us will lose guys. We're gonna when the Bebop comes out, I lose Shen, I lose Kyo, I lose Elizabeth.
Keeper league, we pick 3 keepers and redraft.
That's not till the end.
That's not till the end. That's not till the end of the season in March.
This could get. I don't envy anyone keeping score.
Well, that's why we have a spreadsheet.
And that's why Sean O'Brien's doing it and not playing.
That's right. So that's going to be going on at the end of the draft. We will be doing some keepers. I haven't determined how many everyone's going to get yet. So you'll be able to keep them for the next draft for the next 6 months. And we're pretty excited about that. So those of you at home, we're going to get the lists up tonight of who picked whom. And we'll see which team ends up winning the first Top Deck Heroes draft. Jesse Cervini, you have a question.
I have a question. What if one of our characters gets banned? Do we get a waiver priority pick?
Yes. If your character is banned, you'll receive a priority waiver pick.
That's the dream.
That should also be worth points, I think.
Bonus points for good characters banned? That's awesome.
1 point for
Let's
a
go.
ban. 1 point for a ban.
Very well then. I will add
1
that.
point for a ban.
So if your character
Guys, Sasquatch
is banned,
OP, man.
Oh
you'll
man,
get a point.
boys. That late round my 2 dot. Wait till it gets banned. Just get ready. Free point. Let's go.
Alrighty. Real
If
briefly.
they can ban mature, they can ban my.
I don't know. I feel like Jesse was going for the hard Tomahawk Man ban and then just did not perform in Poughkeepsie.
I couldn't beat Scott. Like anybody else that I played against that day had no issue. Scott just had my number, man. Those bloody baptisms hurt.
Yeah.
Every time.
That attack's pretty good. I disrespected it till this weekend.
Yep.
It's good in ring, man.
Alrighty, so before we let everybody go, because we're just about finished here for the night, just to quickly recap the top 5 on each team, the first 5 picks. Kevin Broberg, you got Yamato, Guile, Pharaohman, Terry, and Lord Raptor. Piglet, your first 5 were Metal Man, Wily 2, Psyche, Ryu, and Cammy. Jesse's top 5 were Grant Padley, Keith Disbro, Tomahawk Man, Ringman, and Athena. Slam's first 5 were Base, Vega, Felicia, Sasquatch, and Dave Wagner. Gentlemen, best of luck in the draft this 6-month season, and we will recap on Top Deck Heroes, your regular Wednesday night show after each event, letting you know where our hosts are in the competition. Thank you for watching, everybody. Good night.
All right.